Hey guys, how's it going? We're back today with another installation video here at Vicrez. As you see here, we have product for the Corvette. It is the vz102471. It is the C8 style rocket panels. So as you see here, it comes in two pieces. And what we're gonna do is when you assemble it, the fin right here goes and attaches right here, which also will come with the hardware provided. So what you are going to need is the screws that come provided, a drill with the fillet tips, or if you want, just get a fillet tip screwdriver. So we're going to show you guys how to attach the fin onto the rocket panel, then we're going to put it onto the car. So the first part we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to go ahead and attach the fin onto the side screws. So in the hardware that comes provided, you have two sizes of the screws. You have the small size and the big size. So what you're going to use is you're going to go ahead and use the small ones first to attach the fin onto the side skirt, and then they all come with washers. So then with the hole right here, as you see, what you're going to do is that it is open from the bottom. There's openings for you to go. So right here, as you can see, there is 5 hole entrance that is what you're going to use the screws, and then you would attach the fin onto it. So we're going to go ahead and attach one on. Go ahead and replace it. Hold that one finger in place. Go ahead and grab my screwdriver. So on this part, I'm going to use the screwdriver. Screw it in. Nice and gently. So once you have one screw in already holding it in place, the other should just be able to go in easily. So we're going to go ahead and do that. So that's how it should look when you have all the screws in it and the fin attached. So now that we got the fins on both the side skirts, like you see here. So now we're gonna go ahead and attach the side skirts onto the Corvette. So we're gonna go ahead and do that right now. So we're gonna go ahead and start off with the passenger side right here. So I'm gonna slide it in like this and then just push it in. So we're just gonna go ahead and line this up in here. So so you know that this part right here does overlap on the OEM rocket panel of the car. So you can see right here, when you put it on, it does attach like this. And that's how it looks. If you do need to go adjust it a bit so it is easier to pop off. When you go forward or if you need to go back. So you see here, we need to go a little more forward. So I'm just aligning it up, adjusting it all. So on the rocket panels that you see right here, on both the front and the end, they do come with a little curved part. So you can see right here, once you have this touching the inner side of the Corvette from the back side, you know that this side right here is done and lined up. So then you can just go ahead and work your way with the front. Check the front. Let it shake. So once I have the rocket panel underneath into the space where I'm gonna want it, I'm gonna go ahead and lift up the car a little bit more so I'll be able to get under, so then I can finally go ahead and start screwing the rocket panel in place. So we're gonna start right here from the back and start screwing it in all the way up to the front. So you are gonna use the big screws this time, and each side takes 13. You're gonna go ahead and use the drill for this part with the fillet tips. One right there. All right. Okay. So now we just went ahead and put on the last screw right here. So the one problem is that you are gonna have is underneath for the Corvette, there is this metal that does kind of overlap underneath the rocket panels, the OEM ones. So when you're trying to put screws in, it is kind of harder because you are hitting metal. The rocket panel, the side skirt attachment does come with 13 holes. So what we're gonna do is we're not gonna use 5 of the back holes because that is going and hitting the metal, so the screws don't even attach. So if you have a similar problem, if you have a solution on your way and how to attach it better, you could go ahead and do that. Or if not, just go ahead and use the outer holes and then the ones on the front and back of the rocket panels. But just on the inside, the 5 on the inside, you're not going to be able to because it hits the metal. So the holes on the outside should be more than enough to hold it in right here. So now that we got this one already done, we're now going to go ahead and put on the driver's side. I'm going to go ahead and slide it into place. Make sure it's leveled in the back. Then we're gonna come up to the front and apply and overlap the piece. Just like that. So now that we have it lined up, we're gonna again start from the back and work our way onto the front. And again, just use only the holes from the back to front, and then on the outer side, don't use the 5 in the back since you'll be hitting the metal and the screws won't hold. Start drilling in the screws. All right, so there you have it. That is our installation for the vz102471 C8 rocket panels. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and watch on TikTok, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Thank you guys so much for all your support. Stay tuned for more future projects and installs and more new products, and see you next time.